Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you aren't subscribed already, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Also go ahead and hit post notifications so that you never miss a post, because I will be coming back with videos, especially since we have a guest. Hi babe.
I'm your forever guest.
Yes, Doug is gonna be on my channel. Let's go ahead and put this phone on silent. So we are filming a video today. We are filming our story time of how we met. We're gonna answer a couple questions. I just posted on Instagram for you guys to send us some more questions if you have any about our story time and how we met and all that, which I'm sure we'll answer most of the questions in the video. But in case you have some other questions, we can also take questions down below. That way we can save them for another video if you guys have questions that aren't related to this specifically. So, babe, who are you? What's your name? They don't know you.
I'm Babe. I'm Douglas, because that's my name. Everybody calls me Doug, but I introduce myself as Douglas, because that's my name. And what is I supposed to say?
That's it, babe. If that's all you want to say, that's all you want to say.
Oh, I'm her boyfriend?
Mm-hmm. He's my boyfriend. I'm drinking orange juice and pineapple. Doug is drinking a nice Cab Sauv that I wish I could partake in.
It's actually pretty tasty.
All right. And we're eating popcorn. So if y'all see us snacking because I'm hungry 24/7, that's why.
If she hungry 24/7, I'm hungry 24/7.
You got to eat when I eat. Clicked on the video because you want to know how we met. Okay? Yeah, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all done seen him all over my damn timeline and my stories. So I'm sure y'all are curious about how we met. Or maybe you're not. Well, you're going to get this tea anyway. I love our story because I think it's really cute and I've never heard it before. So I'm just really happy to share it with you guys. But also because I'm pregnant. So this will be something nice for our son to look back on and be like, oh my gosh, that's how my parents met. Just in case, you know, if he didn't know, now you know, Dion. This is how we met. First, let's get the facts out and then we'll kind of backtrack and tell you how we got there. We met last year, July 19th. Yeah, so we met last July. It hasn't even been a full 365 days yet, but we'll get to that meeting specifically. I also wanted us to kind of talk about where we were in our lives separately before meeting, just so y'all could have some context about us, I guess, and the levels or the planes or the journeys we were on. Do you want to go first, babe, or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. Shout out to Los Angeles. I miss you. I was here in Seattle. I came to Seattle March 11th, 2019 on a contract with my job. I was on a contract for 1 year. I was out here for work, and on the weekends or when I'm off, I typically just fly to LA and hang out with my friends because that's where they all are. And yeah, that's the reason I was in Seattle. At the time, I was single, mingling, doing my thing.
You was out here dating, babe. I keep dropping.
But you know, I was just going with life, I guess you could say, having life take me where it needed to take me. I don't know, but just having fun, dating, hanging out with my friends. My mind, I was open. If I found somebody or someone came to me where I knew that was the person for me, I'm not gonna push that away. And if they weren't, I still was gonna probably fuck with you. I just knew I wasn't gonna be with you. But it's all transparent. So I wasn't playing no games. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I was in my life. Just and I'm furthering my career at the same time. So my goal was to get out here, put something on paper, and progress in the company that I work for, which is going great, by the way. Another story. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's all I got for right now.
I'm chewing my popcorn. All right, so I feel like a lot of y'all who follow me here also follow me on Instagram. Shout out to my new followers, because I know a lot of y'all joined the family recently. We're like past 200 something, 300 something subscribers now. So shout out to all y'all who have been
I feel like I played a part in that just a little bit, even though I haven't been on the channel, but you know. Go ahead.
Anyway, if you follow me on Instagram or any of my socials, then you kind of have an idea of like my life or what was happening. In July specifically, I was very like, from that year, just 2019 as a year for me was really eye-opening. I learned a lot about myself. I quit my job of 9 years in March. So when he was coming up here pursuing his dreams or whatever, I was quitting a whole job that I had spent 9 years of my life at. Whatever, I lived in multiple states with the job, and yeah, I decided to like bet on myself basically. So I was very much in that mindset of I'm doing my thing, I'm going through life, you know, whatever's coming at me is coming at me. I'm gonna enjoy this life, I'm gonna enjoy myself, I'm just gonna be happy, I'm gonna vibrate positivity, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna learn. So before we met in July, I was actually talking to somebody. Getting wrapped up in trouble, okay? Getting wrapped up in trouble is what I was doing.
In other words, I took her from
Babe!
Keep it going.
So, July 19th, there was an event, right? I don't even know if I want to say the event because...
Wait, are you telling my story?
No, I'm telling what happened.
Okay.
Okay. So, July 19th, there was an event. I tried to find people to come with me. Everybody kind of bailed on the last minute, but I think I had actually purchased tickets. Like, it was a ticketed thing. Was it?
I don't know. I got it free.
Oh, excuse me.
Shit don't stop.
Or maybe it was, I don't know.
I'm too old to be paying for shit.
And the reason I went is because the person I was wrapped up in was going to be there doing something in their craft, and I wanted to see if they was popping or not. Basically, I was coming to judge. I also wanted to come to stunt. You know, dressed, cute. Yes, I'm here. That day, I know what I was wearing. I was wearing these Bermuda shorts. They were distressed. I was wearing this neon green tube top and my pink lace up little fur heels. I thought I was cute, y'all. I had hair kind of like this because I think this was the first time I had done the twists like this, and I had blonde colors and cute. If I could find a picture from that time, I'm gonna insert it here.
Definitely matter with the twist.
All right, babe. All right. Anyway, so I start freaking out and like I'm like, ooh.
Another story for you too.
You don't have to have all these stories, sir. You gotta accept my hair however it fall out of this bonnet.
I have to.
Anyway, so I started to feel a little nervous or whatever, like I was saying, and I started scanning the room pretty much to find a place to hide. Like, just looking for somewhere where I would be out of view, but also I could see everything. And there happened to be the perfect corner. It was this dark little corner. I think there was like a Trojan horse in the corner or something, some kind of statue or sculpture. And the only reason I went over there, y'all, I kid you not, the only reason I went over there is because one, there was one person standing in that corner leaning against a wall, but it's because he was wearing a green Champion hoodie. Now,
first of all, it wasn't a hoodie.
Whatever.
Crew neck sweater. And
whatever.
It wasn't the Ross kind. It was the one that you get at the store. I just wanted to point that out.
Anyway, he had on
That's
green.
The Ross kind.
Back. He had on green, and if you don't know, green is my favorite color. And I happened to have on the neon green, so it just felt like fate. It was like, this is your corner. Go over there. So I went over there, and you know, I'm still kind of shy or whatever. And I say to this young man who's leaning up, I was like, excuse me, is it okay if I stand over here with you in this corner? He was scrolling on his phone. He looked up, he said, yeah, whatever. Like, he didn't care. Like, it's a free country. Go stand in the space.
Didn't care.
Not a care in the world. I don't even know if he looked me in my eyes.
I didn't. I didn't even know what she looked like.
Gentlemen kept approaching me. The person who I was there to see did not see me, by the way. But other people kept coming up to me. I don't know if it was the neon green. I don't know if it was because I just stood out. Like, I feel like my look stood out in that room. Like, I just looked very different. My energy's high. Like, there's a lot about me, I feel like, that was in that room at that moment.
Wasn't that many people in the room, first of all. But
okay. The way you be bugging me, sir.
I'm saying. So
men kept coming up to me, and I think after about the 7th or 8th guy approaching me and me just being like, no thank you, bye.
3 or 4.
Babe!
I'm sorry.
It was not 3 or 4.
8?
7
guys?
boys. 7.
Oh. Okay, maybe I went to the bathroom. I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep
You
going.
know what?
There you go, liquor in there.
Shut up! I just needed to wet my throat.
Go ahead.
So these men, whatever number apparently, kept approaching me, and I kept sending them back on their merry little way to continue on. He finally, I guess, turns over, or I don't know, was noticing the traffic or something. Turns over, and goes, "Damn, what was wrong with him?" That's how he started his conversation with me. Would you like to take it over from here?
Yeah, I like the whole start over actually because.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up then. Go ahead.
The real story is, so I told you guys that I went to Los Angeles almost every weekend while I moved out here to Seattle because that's just where my life was. Didn't know nobody in Seattle. This particular weekend.
I'm gonna get some more popcorn.
Also, my car was in LA. I left my car in LA because I wanted to be able to drive when I got to Los Angeles, get around or whatever, because I was going every weekend anyway. So anyhow, this particular weekend, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna stay in Seattle. I'm just gonna check the scene out a little bit, and I'm gonna rent a car. Fuck it. So I rent a car, and I go to this event by myself, check it out. A friend of mine told me to go check it out, so I went. I'm very observant. I kind of chill. People that know me, I'm very cautious, I guess you can say, at first, until I get comfortable. So I stood in this corner just to check out the scene, being observant. This girl does walk up to me, which is her, and asked me if she can stand in the same area. Honestly, I didn't really look at her. Wasn't even like checking for her. I was just more peeping the scene. And she stands in the corner, and I'm standing there watching stuff, and I'm seeing people come to my corner that was not coming to my corner. This was my corner. It was cool until this girl came. Now shit is shifting this way, and I don't know why. So I saw about 4 or 5 dudes, definitely not 6, 7, or 8, go and talk to her, and she was rejecting them, like, right? I said to her, I go, I finally like look at her to see what the fuck everybody's looking at here, and I turned to her and she was cool, you know. I was like, oh, okay. But then the last guy that came, I go, hey, Pete, what's wrong with him? Like, I noticed that you've been rejecting everybody. What's going on? Instead of her saying, oh, I'm here to see some guy, she tells me, the story is, she tells me, oh, he asked me for my Instagram. And, you know, that shit.
Which is fine. That's corny. They all asked me for my, can I get your Instagram? Not one of them asked me for my phone number. Everybody wanted to know what my at was.
So
why?
I guess that's annoying for her when someone asked for your Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I said to her, I was like, oh, man, maybe they just young, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is right now. That's more important than a phone number. She's like, oh, well, I'm not young. I'm 29, and I don't do that.
Wrong. Okay.
Oh. Okay. So that was that. So then I didn't really like talk to her even after that much. I just kind of we were just kind of vibing. I was still peeping the scene. But then I finally was like, hey, you want to go grab a drink? So she looks at me and she goes, I don't want to lose my spot. So I almost took that like, oh, she ain't fucking with me. But I was like, she right. I don't want to lose my spot either. And they're definitely going to take this spot. So I didn't even fuck with her like that. Like, we didn't even get a drink. I didn't go get a drink. Mind you, I had to go to work the next day early in the morning. It's almost 1 a.m. And we were just kind of like hee-hee and ha-haing at things that we were looking at. And then I told her, I said, hey, I got to leave because I got to go to work. And then she was like, well, I'm going to stay. I didn't know why she would stay, but I do now. And she goes, I'm going to stay. And I go, oh, okay. So then I go, can I get your number?
Yes. He asked for them digits.
So she gave me her number. I felt like it was an easy call just for the fact that she told me she wasn't fucking with Instagram, so I'm gonna get the number.
You're annoying.
So anyway, I got the number, and being the smooth nigga that I am, I was walking to the car. I saved her number, and then I looked at the Cash App. The Cash App brings up people that are saved. So her number pops up, and I sent her $10 Cash App while I'm driving to the car. I didn't text her. I said I sent it. I just sent it, and in the comments I put, for the drink I didn't get to buy you.
Y'all.
So yeah.
This is a new way of dating, okay? He just got my number and sent me $10 for the drink. I had to work later on in the day, and right next to where I work is a coffee shop, so...
You didn't text me thank you that night?
No. I didn't say anything. Because remember, I text you thank you the next day because I got coffee and like a pastry, and I was like, I didn't buy a drink, but thank you for my coffee this morning.
So the very next day she said thank you for the coffee and the coffee. She said she didn't get a drink, but thank you for the coffee. And that same day I asked her if she wanted to go get something to eat. So basically at the end of the day, we haven't left each other's side ever since. Our first date is going to be another story that we can talk about. You let us know after you watch this video. But yeah, and that's how we met.
That is how we met. Oh, I love you, babe.
I love you too.
And I know one of the questions we got on Instagram before we started filming was it love at first sight? Clearly it was not, because he didn't look me in my eyes.
No.
He didn't even know what was happening. And remember, I was over there under different, circumstances. So I wasn't looking for love.
Love. It wasn't love at first sight because she was cool. I still didn't know her.
Right.
I just got the number to kind of like get to know her.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the first date is probably better than this story. First real encounter,
connection,
together, connecting, and questions and answers, and what you got in common, and how you vibe, and all that stuff. All that happened on the first date. So it was not love at first sight, because.
But love at first date.
It could be love at first date, for sure.
Yeah.
We just changed the game.
Yeah.
Love at first date.
Love at first date. It was really nice. I liked it. I love him. Like, he's my best friend.
We do have a question. It says, how our relationship has grown since then. So, I move very different now. And the people that know me know I'm moving different.
What you mean, babe? How you move different?
Well, I was flying to LA every weekend. I don't fly there much, and you guys see that. Also, I was definitely more active before we met, and
he gonna try to blame me for this.
I'm just saying I haven't been as active, and I think it's because she is pregnant. So we were doing things together while we were dating, but now we can't really do those things as far as working out. So I kind of like been just whenever she eats, I eat. Whenever she moves, I move, type of thing. So that just comes with it. But I heard that happens when people get pregnant. Like,
yeah, especially the first time.
The guy starts to gain weight too, or whatever. But that's fine. I'll be back.
Also, if you guys have any suggestions about videos you want to see from me, from like mommy stuff or pregnancy stuff, let me know. Babe, why are you being a hater? Yeah, but it's out technically, okay? It's my channel, and there's gonna be mommy content loading. I'm gonna have a whole baby. What, I'm gonna just not tell y'all things? I have some videos in mind, things that are absolute trash in the ghetto about pregnancy. Don't worry, that is coming for you. Things that they don't tell you before you get pregnant, and then you get pregnant and you realize, why did I sign up for this? So yeah, look out for content coming your way. I think that's it, babe.
Okay. Till next time.
Thanks for joining us on our channel.